Welcome back, guys. Welcome back. It's your guy Jacob Jordan, and today we're gonna be talking about the winner of the Ballon d'Or. Today, the winner of the Ballon d'Or was chosen, and it's none other than Ousmane Dembélé. And to be honest, I just want to say congrats to Ousmane Dembélé. Congrats to all the Paris Saint-Germain fans and just the fans of Dembélé around the world and everyone who's rooting for Dembélé. Because to be honest, I can't even be mad at this, even though I low-key thought Yamal was going to win. But I can't be mad at him winning because Dembele, he won the trophies, he had the statistics and the moments, and that's one of the major points, right? When it, in my opinion, where it comes to winning the Ballon d'Or, because unlike Rafinha, he had the stats and he had some trophies, but he didn't necessarily have the moments, and a lot of people are mad that Rafinha didn't get like a higher ranking in the Ballon d'Or. But if you think about it, Yamal had a lot more, you know, career defining moments this season. Same thing for Dembele. Both of them both had more career defining moments this season than Rafinha. Even though Rafinha, I believe he had the best statistics out of the both of them. But this is what it comes down to. Now, the Ballon d'Or, when it comes to this prize, they're not always going to get it right. But I think this time you couldn't really go wrong with either one you chose. In my opinion, I think there would have been a lot more outroar if Yamal was to win it, but I wouldn't have been mad with that. I wouldn't have been mad with that as I broke down in my Yamal video, right? So, you know, when it comes down to Usman winning it, we all know what he did this season, a treble. And like I said, a treble, like I said earlier, right? A treble with La Liga to me, and I said this on TikTok, it's not that impressive. It's more about the Champions League. And when it came down to the Champions League, Dembele was a major factor for his team. And there's no refuting that. There's no refuting that Dembele was a major factor for his team, that he showed up in pretty much the majority of the knockout stage. Now, when it comes to the international stage, maybe Dembele didn't always show up. Maybe didn't always show up in that international stage, and that's something he's gonna have to work on. But for now, it did not stop him from winning best football player in the world. And if you just look at Dembele's story, you can see why he deserved it. You can see why Dembele deserved it. So we can see here by the Ballon d'Or rating and ranking, 28 years old, PSG. You could even see the fans, some of the fans of PSG, or that might be just be a Madrid fan. They're already taking shots at Yamal, saying that he won the JBL Dior. But this is about Dembele right now, right? You can see here from their official platform, the official platform of the Ballon d'Or, that they've chosen Dembele to win. Now, this tweet right here, I think, really capitalizes why Dembele winning this prize, this award is so special because of his whole storyline, the storyline of his career, the script. You can say this was a movie, right, of his career. Don't think there are many redemption arcs better than Dembele's. Started off as one of the most promising talents, highly touted at Rennes and Dortmund, and considered Neymar's heir by Barcelona, spending a near world record fee to bring him. Now he completely flopped, dealing with so many injuries, got the nickname Dem Dembambulance. Dembambulance. That's nasty work. I'm not gonna lie. That's a crazy slander name. Endured so much abuse and was the worst was the 2022 final, where he committed a penalty and got substituted off before halftime. Yeah, this is probably the darkest moment of his career. In a World Cup final, going ghost and getting hooked. Stinker and hooked. Yeah, probably the darkest moment of his career, right? But from there, he went to PSG. He got abused for the decision by Barcelona fans. Had a embarrassing catapult and UCL knockout to Dortmund in the previous season. So one of his first teams. This is like, bro, his career is like wow, like it's like a movie, bro. And then finally in 2024, he has an injury-free season, and in his one of his first ever injury-free seasons back, he gets a historic treble and ends it with the Ballon d'Or. This is a movie. This is literally a movie. When Dembele retires, I hope he's been recording some of the the behind the scenes footage of being a player, and been documenting his career behind the scenes. I hope, because his documentary, right, is gonna be so inspiring to a lot of young players, as well as some older players, to not give up. He's basically never give up. He's like the poster the poster child for never give up, bro. This is very, very uh inspiring. Now, let's look at the men's Ballon d'Or ranking. As you can see here, for the top 10, let's just do top 10. Nuno Mendes comes in at 10th, Donnarumma at 9th, Palmer 8th, Mbappe 7th, Hakimi 6th, Rafinha 8th, Salah 4th, Vitinha. Now, I was not expecting Vitinha to get third, but Vitinha finished third. A lot of people, in my opinion, thought it would either going to be, I thought it was going to be Pedri fifth and Rafinha third. But, hey man, it is what it is. Lamine Yamal second, and Dembele wins the Ballon d'Or. This is insane. This is crazy competition he's like beating out here for the Ballon d'Or. A lot of these players on this list can definitely go on to be legends of the game, in my opinion. But it's going to come down to how their career is played out. And I'm definitely happy to see I'm a Chelsea fan, so I'm happy to see Palmer on the top 10 finish. I think he had a season worthy of a top 10 finish. I think the only reason he didn't get higher on this list was because of no Champions League. When it comes on to Mo Salah, I don't even think he should be put this high in the list, in my opinion. I think Hakimi had a better season than Salah. For sure, Hakimi had a better season than Salah. I think Rafinha had a better season than Salah. Yeah, for the most part, I think those two players had a better season. Yeah, Salah won his league, but Salah didn't even win any other domestic cups. Rafinha had a domestic treble, and Hakimi had a literal treble. Like he swept his nation domestically, and then he went and dominated Europe. So in my opinion, I don't get why Mo Salah is rated so highly by whoever is voting for this Ballon d'Or, but it's up to them. It's up to them. I just want to say congratulations to Dembele again. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the videos, guys. I'll be seeing you guys in the next one. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Do you think this Ballon d'Or is well deserved? Let me know.